girl. 'Cause we on the night. We on the night. We on the night. We on the night.
Hi Bruins fans, we're here after a huge win by the women's basketball team. Coach, talk a little about the significance of this win tonight.
Well, I think it's huge because it puts us in the championship game, and that's, all year long. This is what you work for, the opportunity to go to the national tournament, and we've got, one more game to get there to reach that goal. So that's the biggest thing. And then I think secondly, we hadn't beaten them during the year. They'd swept us, so we were 0-3 with them, and felt like every single time we played them that we were in the game. We just didn't have a complete game, and I felt like tonight we had a few runs, but we put together a pretty complete game.
Yeah. So your second year in a row making the championship game.
Actually, third.
Third year. Third year.
Yeah, that's okay.
Third year. I mean,
Yeah.
talk about how hard is it to win in tournament basketball?
Oh, it's really hard, but everybody has to go through it.
Sure.
Somebody's going to have to win, and it certainly helps for us to be on our home floor. We just kind of feel the energy from the crowd. I mean, that was just amazing. Those last 3 minutes was just really, really fun. So, how can you not love this if you're a player? You just want to leave your heart and soul out on the floor. And this type of this setting, this environment, this is really what you look to do all year long, and we're in it, and I couldn't be prouder of it.
Awesome. Two big games from Sophia Hepworth and also Marissa Robbins.
Yeah.
Talk about your two stars. How do they impact the game tonight?
Well, they're just so hard to guard,
Yeah.
especially in the open court. So we really felt if we could keep North off the glass, get some defensive rebounds, maybe even some, maybe steals, just get them to take some tough shots where we could get out and run. Soph and Marissa are just really, really hard to match up with for this team. They're pretty good, pretty quick at their 1 and 2, but after that, they're not as quick. So, and I think Nicole Newbold just did a great job on the glass to get us those opportunities. And then we just, we had, I think in the last 3 minutes, their big girl scored 1, but otherwise we had like 4 stops in a row where we got some momentum. And when those guys get in the open court, they're really, really tough to guard. And they get to the rim and they get to the foul line. So that's what you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm lucky they're on my team.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely. So tomorrow night will be your third game in a row.
Yeah.
Third game in a row. So talk about preparing your team to win a championship tomorrow night.
Well, again, if they're not ready to go by now, what have they been doing all year? And they're ready. They're tough. They're college-level athletes. They take good care of themselves. And this is what they work all year for. So they got to find it somewhere, and I have no doubt that they will.
Yeah, absolutely.
They will. They won't let anybody down that way. They'll bring it.
Well, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate
Again,
it.
to recap, a huge win tonight, 66-61, propelling the women's basketball team into the championship game tomorrow night. Hi, Bruins fans. We're here tonight with Sophie Hepworth. Big time game from you tonight. 21 points, 8 rebounds. Talk about how you were able to first get to the bucket, but second, how were you able to get so many rebounds?
Just to check and find those big girls. I mean, they're aggressive, but just checked, and everybody was checking out, so it was easy to get the rebounds. I mean, we're all working hard, so it just fell in my hands. I don't know. They just fell in my hands. So.
Yeah. So talk about the significance of beating a team like North Idaho here on your home floor.
Oh, it's great. We didn't beat them all year, and finally we got it on our home floor when it actually counted, and that was a great thing. I mean, it hyped us up, so I think this game will carry it for tomorrow, and it'll be good for us.
When we talked to your coach, she talked a lot about defensive stops down the stretch. So what were you guys doing to get stops down the stretch? Because certainly you did with 4 big stops in a row, really changed the outcome of this basketball game.
We just kept our focus, and we were really poised and just talked through it all, and we just knew we had each other's backs, and we just trusted each other, so that's what helped us get through it.
Last question. So what do you have to do to be ready tomorrow night? What do you have to do to win a championship?
Just have fun, I think.
Yeah.
Just play your game and just do what you do best, and just play the game. Just love it, and just play your heart out. That's all you got to do.
Well, congratulations again. To recap, big win tonight by Bruin women's basketball. Final score of 66-61, knocking off North Idaho. Here with Sophie Hepworth, 21 points, 8 rebounds. Thanks, Bruins fans.
Cause we on the night.